Hello and welcome back to this episode. Grace from the Settle the Bills channel, and we are continuing with this journey that we started from being bill passers, and now we are moving now in our minds. Now we are bill settlers. We are no longer now talking to the bill passer, and now we are talking to the bill payer, the one who settles the bill. And I said, in order for us to be able to pay the bills, now we have taken now the new us. Now the new person who pays now the bills. We have adopted some new mindsets. We have adopted some new habits, because now you've seen you cannot be the bill payer, the one who pays the bill, with the habits of the one who passes the bills. It cannot work like that. We have to be aligned. We have to be on the same page. And so there are those things that we are going to find out about ourselves. Maybe after we find out those things, they are the ones now which will help us now to take the next steps. For instance, now we are talking about now the bill payer, not now the bill passer. I now, as the bill payer, who am I? Who am I? Because the reason why now I want us to think now as the entrepreneur. Now, Grace the entrepreneur. Excuse me. It's because now we are moving. Remember? So we are saying goodbye now to the bill passer, and now we've welcomed the bill payer. And so, who am I now as now the entrepreneur? Because now remember, now we are in the world now of possibilities. We've left the old way of thinking behind us now. Now we are moving. We've broken the caps now of holding us and passing the bills. Now we are entering, now we are moving towards now our destiny, So who am I? What are the things that I love to do now as me? Because before, it never bothered you who you are. It never bothered you the things you love. Furthermore, you are using them for nothing. There was no use for them. But now the responsibility now that you've taken, it's requiring you, to know yourself. It's requiring you to know the strengths. What can you do? What do you love to do? Given an opportunity, let's even remove the increase out of it, to make it maybe a bit friendly. Because you'll find each one of us, there's something that we can do. But this thing, we'll only do it if we believe in ourselves. Remember, the one says, as the man thinketh, so is he. So, maybe one of the reasons somebody has been held in this cocoon of passing the bills for so long, it's because he or she has been thinking like that. But now that we have changed our way of thinking, everything else has to change. Now the way we see possibilities has to change. The way we see opportunities has to change. The way we think how we can handle things has to change. So who am I? Start going through your head. Go through you. Now as this entrepreneur now, who am I? What do I love to do? What are my strengths? What is it that I have suppressed for so long? That has been crying, it wants to be given, time to express itself. What is it that every time you think of doing something, it's the one that creaks immediately, even without thinking about it. Now, as this new person, what is your domineering thoughts, what dominates your thinking. And at this particular time, there's something we are going to do called self-awareness. You have to be conscious of yourself now. The reason being, you have to know, and I told you and said that in the last episode, the moment you decided to shift from being the one who passes the bill to the one who pays the bill, that is a warfare. That is warfare. Because now you are trying to bring down the thoughts that has been dominating your life and bringing new thoughts. Now that will be the new dominant. Now there is tug of war in your mind. Now you have to be conscious. You have to know now who is in control. Yes, the old mindset, it has to come back because it's in you, remember. But now your work is to fight now this old mindset and replace it with now the person you are becoming. That's why I said it's not a one-day journey. It's a lifetime journey. As you continue finding out, we have to be conscious of what's happening in us. You have to know when the bill passer is talking and when the bill settler is talking. Once you realize, now you know who is who. Now you'll be able to press, maybe if it's a bill settler now, who is talking, that is good. But now if this is the bill passer who is talking or thinking, you have to remove her, or him on the way, because now you can't allow, let me tell you, this bill passer, she has dominated your life for so many years. It's time for her to keep quiet. I don't care. You have to keep quiet. It's my time now as the bill setter to be the one who now is in control. So this old person, he'll keep on coming back. He'll keep on telling you, it is not possible. You kept, hey, serious, well, how do you think you can manage that? But since you've made up your mind to be the bill payer, no matter what, you have to be ready to pay the price. And it's not an easy price. It will be an expensive price. You see, like now what we are saying about, now start thinking about you. What can I do? What are the things I love? Just that thought. You are really now juggling with yourself in you. Now you've started going deeper in places you've never even gone. So it's like having a house, a big house, there are rooms you don't need, so you don't go there until you need something there. That is when you enter in that room. And now that day of entering in our inner selves, the places we've never entered in us, to find who really are we? What can we do? What did God put in me when He created me? The reason why you've never used that thing, because there was no need for you to use it. But today, as we are talking now, the need is here. Now it is time to go back. And now that is the homework I'm giving us today. Let's go back. Take a paper and pen. Write the things you love. Write the things you fear. All your fears, all your strengths, all the things maybe people have told about you, maybe all the things you've had that has been holding you, and now the new things now that you are finding out, so that we will be able, because there are some things we have to release. There are things you cannot go with them beyond here, because now we are getting serious, and the energy we require here, it's an energy, that will change our lives. It's a kind of energy that will drive a locomotive engine, and that is still from one station to another. And that is where we are in our lives now. So we are going to go back inside us. Take your time. Remember, if you've never done this, maybe you feel like crying, you feel like regret, you feel you've wasted your years, You feel if you have wasted your time, but it's okay. We have all the time to do this because the bill payer has to be born. It is time. And you know, when the time for giving birth comes, women, you know this, whether you give birth in the normal way or whether it's CS, but if it's time, it is time. Because if it is delayed, there are consequences. And so the time for the bill payer to be birthed has come. We are the midwives and we have to do it. So go back, prepare, take 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 notes of who you are. Find, and I'll see you in the next episode. And you'll find out by the things we find out what we are. They are the things that are going to propel us to the next stages as we move. So bye for now and see you next in the next episode. Thank you.